I am that. I am. The beloved, who goes by many names. The one speaking right now goes by Muriel. She's having a human experience, but she has many names. Like you, dear one, you have many names. Come. Welcome. Welcome. You take that good deep breath in. As we settle more into the energies here. It's very lovely. Thank you for joining, everyone. Thank you, no matter where you are. Time, space, thank you. There are many gifts here for you today. We'll be taking a journey. We'll be taking a journey to the heart. Breathe. Breathe. A good deep breath. Share your presence. Be here. Time and space to slow down a bit for you right now. Welcome. That is the first gift. This session will help with imagery and senses. It will help with your imagination. It will help to fill your toolkit in the coming days. Because where you're going is very different from where you have come from, dear one. Breathe. Own it. Own that breath. It's yours. It's so lovely you're here. You fill up your lungs. That air. Take it in. Gently breathe out. We will be remembering the other realms. They are very real. And while we're there and here, we will experience the multidimensionality of being a human being and being there and everywhere at the same time. We will relax and balance and rejuvenate today. We will release and integrate what we did not do in these past 11 and a half months that we just went through. And that will help to be here and present. Your presence is enough present for this time of year, dear one. Thank you. Breathe. Allow everything to come to you. You will let go of gravity. You'll let go of the pull. We're moving gently into the new world, and these gifts are for you, from you, to you, from you to you. As this old world continues on, you say, I am that I am. What happened to us? We are the ones we've been waiting for. It's 1:11. What happened to us? We fell in love with ourselves without any distraction. Breathe. You fell in love with yourself over and over again. You kept falling in love with yourself. You're one. Let us hold each other right now. Breathe. You let that breath breathe you. We will be taking a journey through the mind. What I would like to prefer to call it the forest on the other side. Whatever you're doing right now, if you have any distractions, please shut them off and get yourself in a comfortable position where you will be relaxed. Fall into the vibration of these words and the senses. You will be experiencing. They will be new. Pay attention. Breathe. It's a beautiful place. It's beautiful. It's warm. The air is warm. It's a gentle breeze. The sun's upon us, but it's not too hot. We're together now. And if you look around, it's a nice corridor between a forest over to our left, depending where you're looking at me. I see some of you on the other side. Could be your right. It's a pretty deep forest. It's a lovely tree outside the forest. She's very happy to see us. Breathe. Continue to breathe. If you notice over on the other side, there's a wetland, there's a pond. There's nice bird sounds, different birds. The smells of the flowers, there's many. They range in all sorts of colors. Some colors you don't see usually here. Even the summer times we experience on Earth, these colors are quite different. Pay attention and breathe. There's a little bit moisture in the air. The day comes upon us, the fog's starting to disappear a bit. We're in this corridor here, and you notice things, smells, sounds. Touch the air, touch the ground. Sit down. Let us sit down. Sit. Welcome. This place has no time. We have nowhere to go. We have arrived. Congratulations. But better yet, let us sit in a circle together and just pay attention to each other. Let's pay attention to each other's energies right now. Let's move in closer. Let's spend a little bit of time with each other right now. Breathe. We sense into each other, with me into you and you into me. We have been through a lot this year. At times we didn't think we were going to make it. Look around you right now, where you're at. Look at me. Notice me. I may look a little bit different than what you're used to looking at, the Muriel you see. I may have a different form. You do. I see many shifting off and on, you see. Let's go back to this year. Dear One. See, it's fine to sit here and to be able to look back at this year here. It's quite the contrast, isn't it? You have done something that has never been done before. But this something is the very thing that we've all been waiting for. We have lots of something. And we've done things that have never been done before. But this is in your heart. And you know what this is. And there's no way that you were going to take no for an answer this year. You kept going. You kept going. You kept going, regardless if it was going to happen or not. You did it anyway. If that's not love, I don't know what to tell you. Take a deep breath with that. You could say all the rivers and the lakes and the ponds and the reservoirs and all the bodies of water and the ocean, everything, all of it combined are all the tears perhaps. Or maybe we need a few more Earths to say, yeah, that's sufficient. That's sufficient. You listen to the water. You listen to your tears. Your tears will take you through the years. Through it. You knew it was going to end. Everything eventually comes to an end. It does. It does. It really does. It does. But then when it gets there, you're like, wait. But then you got used to it. You kind of started falling in love with your kidnapper. But then you realized your kidnapper was you. You kidnapped yourself. So we sit here in this field together, dear ones, and you look around this beautiful place. Some of these trees go up so far you can't see the end of them. Look. Look. You tell me. I'm painting right now in my mind. Oh, I had all sorts of things to do. Here, doing it now. In my mind. And this place is a place you can come to at any time. And we can even call each other in, too. Friends for life, friends for eternity. We never went anywhere. It's you who went away from yourself. Deep breaths. Beautiful water over there. And there's some flowers that are staring at you, speaking to you, talking to you. They have many things to say. And this is where we're going to go. Keep breathing. In breath in. Out. There's a place that you know so very well. Before I even finished that sentence, you knew. This is where we're going. There's a beautiful tree right over there, and we're going to get up now. We're going to take a walk. Let's go. You take your time. I'll meet you there. This beautiful tree is not your ordinary tree. And this tree looks different to everybody here. I have my own version of this tree. This tree we can get inside. It's one of those big trees. It's got a big trunk. It's big and tall. Has many leaves. Many branches. In fact, you could say the branches, there could be 12 branches to represent 12 months. The leaves other days. You see them. You call the shots here. To me, it's a bit summary. But I can switch it to fall. You see the leaves kind of, maybe one falling off right now or two. Those are the days. We're going to get inside that tree. So come on in. I'll go first. In the trunk. It's a big hole. We'll go in. We're going to go up. So we climb up. We're climbing up to those branches on the inside. I'm on the first one. I'll see you guys up. I see a couple of you coming up. You come up. Land on the one that's comfortable for you. Some like to go real high and climb. That's fine. See, here, there's no time, space. We can hear each other very well. Look at the branches. Those are the months of this year. Start with January or start with October. It's your choice. We're just going to spend some time right here, and we're going to pay attention to these branches, the months that you just went through. Breathe. The leaves of the days. There's many. As we move through time and space, it's hard to keep track of them. Try to go back right now when I finish the sentence to June 10th right now. It's almost impossible. Here. Oh, here? You could go to any one of those days this year. Dear one, go. Now, go. Pick a couple. We're going to spend some time here. I'm down the lower branch. I'm waving to you. Hello. Right here. I'm spending time with my mountain days. I'll be right back. Breathe. Deep breaths. You could have gone back to one of the phases back in February or March. When those times we weren't very comfortable in our skin. We weren't sure of tomorrow. We wished tomorrow would come, but we were scared. If tomorrow came, we weren't sure tomorrow would bring us what we perhaps thought that we deserved at this point. Maybe you're back last week. Things are quite different now. If you notice these branches, they can also switch too. They can do anything you want them to be. You can have 300 branches on here. Your choice. They could be branches from all lifetimes you've had. You see. Because this, and what you're experiencing right now, is shifting everything that you just went through. All of it. Not just this life, but all of your lifetimes. Right now, in this moment. And you could do it anywhere. Do you leave this? You already do. Some of you do. Some of you will get ideas, and you'll do it. See, because you own it. I am that. I am. No better, no worse. We are God too. Breathe. Notice. Some of the days have something to show you that you perhaps missed because you just wanted to, well, maybe just put it under the rug. Well, shove the dirt under the rug. Maybe just a little bit. You had enough. Just had enough. But you knew that every moment's a miracle. So this is where your sadness came in, dear one, this year. How can I take it for granted? For I know life is a miracle. I know every moment that I take my breath in could be the last. Yet I sit here and I just want to get out. Get me out. Can't take it. Breathe. Now we sit here on this day on December 7th, 2017, the end of this very, very long year that you could say it was a couple of years long, or maybe not so much anymore, because time shifted for you, and it keeps shifting, and it keeps shifting, and it keeps expanding around you, expanding around you. Time as you knew is not the same. You've lived a few decades. That's long enough to get used to that time. Let us now, dear ones, move down. Wherever you are, take that deep breath now. Let us shift and go. Move down the tree. I'll go first. We're going to go down. We're moving down through the tree. We're not coming out of this tree. We'll come full circle around, but that's the surprise at the end. Let's move down now. So now we're going to move down the trunk, and now we're going to pass where we entered. Now you can look over to your left, actually. Well, you're above me right now. The first one going down. I'm just going to slowly move down now and over to my left and see the hole where we came in. Now we're going to keep going down. We're going to go down the tree. And if you want to form a ladder, if you have vertical, if you have anything, heights, problem heights or anything, you got a ladder and you have straps. You're safe here. We're just going to go down and down and down and down and moving down this tree. It's going to get a little dark, but it's okay. There's a light that's coming now. As you guys will see, I'm seeing it. You can't quite see it yet, but I can. And you're at the roots of the tree. We're far down now. Far down to the roots of the tree. And we're going to slip right. You can use the root of the tree to just slide down to the ground. You just slide down to the ground, and we're down onto the ground now. We're in a totally, it looks a lot like where we were from up there on the top of the ground up there, but this place is much more magical. Things are much more disproportionate here. Things are taller or smaller. Your choice. We're going to move out of this tree, okay? Do you notice the land around you? Take your time just to notice. We're just going to keep walking now. It's a nice forest, but there's a nice opening we're going to go to, okay? So we're just going to keep going and walking over here in that marsh. Where we started out at is right here. Guys, that little pond, that marsh here where the grass is growing up, the reeds are coming out, the flowers are there, it's coming out of the water. We're right there. Here. Take your deep breaths. Continue to breathe. Here, there are many lotus flowers on the water, and you choose yours. This water is different water. You can walk on this water. It's not cold here. Because water here is, well, it's malleable. So let us walk, shall we? Continue. You go to a flower. You go to your lotus. I go to mine. The petals are safe to climb on too. It's big. It'll fit you. Well, you're small. Your choice. Breathe. I'm going to give you time to climb into your lotus. Continue to breathe. Notice yourself. Notice how you feel here. What we also want you to notice is notice the outside world right now. Notice the other world going on right now. And notice yourself here and seeing that from where you are here. Take your time. You can bring up some news maybe that you had heard today that had happened, good or bad, anything from the outside world right now while you're on your lotus. Notice yourself. Notice the difference of how you feel here than when you're in your normal day-to-day life. And how you felt around February of this year. Breathe. There's 3 of you right now. Notice yourself on your lotus. Notice how you feel when you're not on your lotus to the news in the world and the outside. And notice how you felt about the world in February. Three. Dear One, you have cried enough tears to fill up all the oceans. Breathe. You'll be getting used to crying out of joy. Your day is coming. Joy. We say joy to the world now, not because of the season. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. You feel this on your Lotus right now. You bring your presence to the world each day by arriving. Each day. Each day you give to the world just by showing up. What more can you ask of yourself? You give and give and give and give. And that one gift that you do just by breathing is the one that you will take with you today. There's no waiting for tomorrow. You're done. We're doing it today. Today. Today you did it. Today you get it. You're not waiting anymore. Tomorrow, those are just bonuses. Those are just extras. We thank you, dear one, for coming and doing the work that you do. Why you? Because you're the strongest of the strong. You didn't leave. There was at least 3 times this year that you could have left, at least. And we guarantee you that this year coming upon and the years of the remainder of your life, that you will be crying tears of joy. Joy. Not tears of sorrow and sadness. Those days are over. You created the oceans, dear one, with those tears. So we sit on our lotus flower here in our tear water. Thank goodness for those tears. Now we have something to float on. We came out of the mud, like a beautiful lotus flower, out of the dirt, and nothing touched us. Look it. It's beautiful. It's pristine. How is this possible? How is it possible? How did you do that? Breathe. The one gift you're going to give to yourself is to remember that your gift to the world is your presence. And the other gift is you're going to answer the question, how did you do that? You come around to that however you want. There's no right answer there. It's your answer. It's your gift. It's from you to you. Just like this, just like everything you're experiencing right now, is a gift from you to you. Muriel just is the hose, as she likes to say. She put the hose on the house and the water comes through. Namaste. It has nothing to do with her at all. So you're just like that too. It takes certain individuals to get out of the way. You get out of your way. She knows it's not her. She could die in a second. After this call right now, she could die. Even during this call. Even before she finishes the sentence. Because there's no such thing as death. Understood. So that means there's no such thing as self. It's an illusion. You can hold on to it, which you did, and you did for so long. And this is where we are right now on our lotus. As we let go of the gravity, the illusions, and the density of mass consciousness, and everything that tries to hold you down. You can't touch the soul. You can't touch spirit. You're free. You are always free to be who you are. You are always free. Always. It was the illusion, dear one, but you didn't do anything wrong. No, it was the experience, and you are done. So let's go and have a different experience, shall we? So let's just sink down into our lotus, however you're sitting on your lotus. I'm butt first. You could be in a lotus position. That's beautiful. Or you could be kneeling on your lotus. However you're doing, you move down into it. Just allow yourself to let that lotus just carry you through her, down through her. And when you get down, you will know. You will know. And if you need your tissues or whatever, you may want to get a tissue or something with your eyes. Where we're going right here, Muriel had just gone, and her face is like covered. It's like covered with just tear, a whole water, still soaking wet. She went first. So there's a warning here. We're going to take a deep breath, okay? So if you want to take a break, maybe if you need to grab something to wipe, if you do end up getting to that emotional state, you might want to do that right now. Grab some water too. Breathe.